Welcome to our Torrance, California ReStore. So we're here today. We're actually wrapping up a wildfire distribution event. We had a number of beneficiaries come by today. As you can see, it's fairly depleted. There's still quite a bit of stuff here, but definitely we're kept busy with a lot of the people that stopped by.
So we have 3 locations set up in the Los Angeles area, serving survivors of both the Palisades and Eaton fires.
So these areas are open to our wildfire survivors any day that the ReStore is open. So if you're in the greater Los Angeles area, that's 7 days a week from 9:30 to 6:30. And they're able to benefit from these items at any time at their convenience. Right now, people are relocating, looking for temporary housing, and a lot of them have lost everything.
It's been a living nightmare, honestly. You know, our whole community was destroyed, our kids' school, and we have been displaced. So we're looking forward to the day when we can return home and being able to enjoy the items we picked up here today.
To be able to interact with these families and these people and to hear their stories, you know, it kind of comes back to the purpose of why the ReStore is and what it is that we support for Habitat for Humanity.
Our back end of the store, we have dedicated just for free items for wildfire survivors. So there is a whole space that we're dedicating just for them. I hope for today, people leave obviously with the items they need. But to remember, we as Habitat, as a ReStore, we're here for them. We get them where they're in tears, where they're super excited. They've never heard of us before. They are just grateful.
Then I got a text from a neighbor who said, "Your tree's on fire." And it was a big pine, just very threatening. And he was putting out fire in his yard, as was another neighbor across the street. So I was able to walk, I'd say run, but it was mostly walk back up, and just grabbed a garden hose and was just training it on this tree, keeping it from going up. And like I said, next door there was an ADU on fire, and firefighters were there. So I could look down on them. And I was like, you know, how's it going, guys? He said, just keep doing what you're doing. And we got that tree put out, and that's when I left. I left a couple hours later when the tree was out. And the house is still standing, so. Oh, this has been fantastic. You guys have been great. No, it's really impressive. You know, even from the very beginning, you know, all the support, it's really very emotional. It's, you see, and people they connect, right? They look at you and they are there. It's not just going through the motions. They're people it's really been, you know, in this funny way, really uplifting, the support, not just the stuff, but the emotional support.
I am so proud of the role that my team has played in the response for phase 1 of Rebuild LA at the Habitat LA ReStores. Never in my wildest imagination could I ever think that it would be this meaningful, not only to the community, not only to my team, but also to the donors that donated. Gosh, we've probably taken about 500 pallets of donated goods to help in phase 1 of getting these folks the goods they need to get back to rebuilding their lives.
It's been amazing to meet a lot of people. They're always super grateful when they come in. The fact that Habitat for Humanity is taking the time to do this and help, you know, through the disaster. We're not trying to just be there to respond right away. We're here for the long run. We're trying to figure out how we can help them, you know, in the years to come, because it's not going to be a 1 month, 2 month, you know, 1 year process. It's going to take a while. But I think it's been pretty amazing to see all these people come in and become part of the Habitat family.
So it's been a really traumatic 7.5 months, but we've landed in a new place to live, and we have some stuff from the Habitat ReStore, and that's going to go a long way to normalizing stuff for us. For all the chaos, for all the uncertainty, we really count ourselves incredibly fortunate for all the people who we've met along the way. Through all the trials and difficulty, that there have been so many helpful people, selfless, not judging, just like, hey, what can we do to make things easier for you? And that's, you know, that's really restored our, sorry, no pun intended, but restored our faith in humanity in a lot of ways.
So we've used our retail space in a good way to accommodate a lot of the donated products. So we've used our retail space to help the community, which is awesome.
It's been very emotional. It's been a very emotional experience. You know, you're here listening to their stories and you're feeling their pain, and you can see the effect that it has on them when somebody is there just listening. They've been through so much. So I was helping these two ladies. We were getting all of their items. They were here picking what they needed. And toward the end of our encounter, she was sharing with me that she and her sister had lost their home. Sister had lived just down the street. And when they came back to their homes just to see what was left, there was a table standing in the front of the house. That table had actually belonged to her grandmother. And she knew at that point, she told me that everything was going to be okay and she felt okay. At the end of our encounter, she asked for my name, and I told her my name was Lucille. And she looked at me and she said that was my grandmother's name as well. And so we kind of really just hugged it out. We praised God for his goodness, and it was an amazing experience.